Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the channel. I want to talk briefly about a company that I was looking into buying, adding my portfolio. But over time, it's been so high in price that I kind of just was sitting around to see what was going to happen. But I think it's an excellent buying opportunity now for somebody who wants to get into the cybersecurity space. And the company I'm talking about is none other than Palo Alto Networks Incorporated. The ticker symbol is PANW. And this is a Sunday, so the market's not open, but it's presently trading at about $560 a share. Now, like I said, the stock is a little bit expensive, but let me tell you a little bit about Palo Alto and some things coming in the future. And hopefully, it might be more appealing to you. Now, the company itself, Palo Alto, is located in San Francisco, right? California. They deal primarily with cybersecurity, which is something that's going to be in demand for a long time coming. As long as we have computers and networks and any type of machinery that runs on any type of code, we'll have to have cybersecurity, especially nowadays with a lot of hackers in other countries, including the United States. This will be a big company, and it's a necessity. Now, they are the leaders, if not almost leaders. I got a car alarm going outside. Almost leaders in the cybersecurity space. I'm not sure. Dealing with companies like CrowdStrike and other companies like that. You don't know. But what's cool about the company is they deal with firewalls and cybersecurity. Now, they have a firewall that's supposedly cutting edge, which is they have a firewall nobody else can even mess with, from what I'm reading and doing from my research. Now, what I like about the stock is, it's trading at $560, but on September 14th, I think they're having a 3-for-1 stock split. So at present, the stock is $560 times that, you divide that by 3, you're looking at $180, $190 stock, right? Or something like that, close to it. And at those prices, it's more attractive for retail investors to afford. Now, you might say, a company that's $500 and something dollars, or $189 or $180 is a lot to, invest in a company. But let me tell you a little bit about this company and why I think it's a good investment, and why I'll definitely be looking at this pre-split to go, especially this week, to go and make some type of investment or stake into Palo Alto Networks. Okay, they had their earnings last week, right? Now, last week in their earnings, I got some bullet points here that I wrote. Let me read a little bit about what they've done. Q4 revenue increased year over year to $1.6 billion. Their adjusted earnings shot up nearly 50% to $2.39 a share on $1.4 billion in revenue, right? That's terrific growth. They had terrific growth in their firewall market. A lot of people are dealing with this firewall technology they have, and they have a lot of customers that are buying it and using it. Also, they released 49 major products in 2022 in comparison to 29 in fiscal year 2021. Now, they deal with a lot of commercial and government applications with their firewall. They are well entrenched into the cybersecurity company. They're in the cybersecurity genre or sector, put it that way. The way I look at this stock as an investor, a long-term investor, because I'll hold this stock. I'll buy the stock. I'm thinking about buying it and holding it, right? Now, what I plan on doing, I look at the 3 things that Palo Alto offers and opens my eyes as an investor to buy it. The first thing is, it's in the tech sector. As you know, technology is like the fastest growing sector. It's always reinventing itself, and there's always competition. One person has to keep up with another company, and it's really growing. So I look at it like that. It's a tech company, right? Deals with cybersecurity, an absolute necessary for any type of application, when you're dealing with computers. surprising growth. Like I had down here on my bullet points, surprising growth, right? Moving forward now. Cutting edge technology. They had a firewall. They're leaps and bounds in front of everybody else, supposedly. And it looks like a buy to me. I'm definitely interested in it. Now, I don't know if I can jump into it because I'm going to make some, increase my stake in Tesla. Well, create a stake in Tesla, like I mentioned in previous videos. But Palo Alto, I've been looking at for a long time because I used to hear the name like Palo Alto, what is that? And then I realized they did cybersecurity. And this is an opportunity with the 3-to-1 split, 3-for-1 split. It's an opportunity now for us to jump into it, but not at this price. So I'm debating, and I'll do a little bit more research, if it's worth going in at $560, right? Now, the only thing I know about stock splits is when I own the stock. I've never bought a stock pre-split, so if you could just leave me some suggestions. Should I buy it now or should I buy it after split? What are the advantages of both? I don't know. But yeah, I'm definitely looking at this. I mean, Palo Alto looks very attractive. The growth is trajectory. And I mean, I've been waiting for something like this. I mean, waiting for the stock to come down so the opportunity is presenting itself. Like I said, whether it's pre-trade or, pre-split or post, I don't know. But just looking at the particular numbers, and like this is a perfect example of a stock I say where, it doesn't pay a dividend, so it's a growth stock in my portfolio, right? But this is a perfect example of what I'm saying about stocks that, you have to do your research on. Now, this stock right here is held by institutional investors in a percentage range of 85%, right? Now, it has a 52-week range of $640. That's a 52-week high, of $640. A 52-week range of $421. And the 52-week high is $640, right? Like I just stated. The beta is 1.2%, which is not bad. But see, it carries no, like the earnings per share right now on Palo Alto are negative $3.98, which I think that's incorrect on here. Market cap is $55.9 billion. Now, as far as this stock goes, I'm definitely, like I said before, looking into purchasing some. But another thing that kicks in is down the line. And I don't know if a lot of people thought about this, or they might have. I don't know why I said a lot of people thought about it. This is what I think about when I'm looking at future, because this doesn't pay a dividend, right? And I don't really deal with stocks that don't pay a dividend, but this is one of the exceptions. If you look at the applications of how California and Massachusetts just put the ban on cars, gas-powered cars, by 2035, right? Excuse me, I'm sorry. If that's true, it made me think. So if California and Massachusetts ban cars in 2035, that means all of the dealerships, they're expecting all of the dealerships to be selling EV vehicles. Now, the more vehicles you have, the bigger the technology infrastructure is going to be. So companies like Palo Alto, CrowdStrike, etc., are going to be in demand because the way technology is, and dealing with car theft and stuff like that, it's only a matter of time before people start breaching into these cars and figuring ways out. They probably do it now to hack cars and take them because they're electric. So a company like this, not saying this particular company, they are ahead of the curve a little bit, they might be in demand then. Or when we're dealing with like military drones or military technology and stuff like that, every day hackers get stronger and stronger and the methods they use get reinvented. Palo Alto is on top of their game. So either way, I think it's a win-win down the line for all different applications of cybersecurity for this company. So that's basically why I wanted to jump in on this. And the more I'm talking about it, the more I'm starting to salivate. I think by the end of this week, I should have a few shares, But drop me a comment, guys. You know, tell me if you own Palo Alto Networks Incorporated stock. Are you thinking about getting it? How do you feel about the stock split? And I need your help. Tell me, should I buy it before or after the stock split? What would be more beneficial? You know, that's it for today. It's Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Happy investing. Remember, stay on the field, not on the bench. And I'll see you in the next video.